What a shock. Nathaniel, thank you. Thank you for coming. And thank you, Christina, for having the insight to be able to get Nathaniel here. It means the world to me. Thank you. Wonders never cease here at Summer Search. L.A. Wiesel once said that God created man because he loved stories. Those of you who know me know that I love stories. I love to hear them, and I love to tell them. Each Summer Search student or alumnus has their own life story, and they tell it, many for the first time, in their first Summer Search interview. Each year, I try to go to at least one day of the interviews, and that day has a profound impact upon me. Several times now, I have followed a student like Nathaniel from that first interview with all the ups and downs, through high school, into college, and then into a career. I'm just looking at another one right here, Alexei Yefremov. Today, I want to tell you my story. The day I was born, my paternal grandfather went to my parents and told them that he was not going to work anymore. Instead, he was going to raise me. And so as soon as I could walk, every day, not 5 days a week, but 7 days a week, he came to pick me up, and we spent the day together. I can remember so clearly his carrying me over his shoulder, hugging me, speaking to me in Yiddish, and telling me how much he loved me. We would go to the park, and he would flirt with the young mothers. And he'd listen to their stories. We would go to the corner cigar store to see his bookie and to bet on the horses. Now, imagine me, a 4-year-old, betting on the horses and winning. He really taught me the meaning of unconditional love. When I was 14, I was diagnosed with type 1 juvenile diabetes. My parents were devastated and wanted to help me, but they realized that only I could be responsible for myself. Yet, like so many adolescents faced with this complicated illness, I was in denial. The treatment of diabetes was in the dark ages in those days, and the drugs I took for 4 years were not effective. Somehow, I got past that until I went to Berkeley, when all hell broke loose, because I was feeling lousy and finally realized that I had to stop denying and accept the fact that I was going to be a lifelong diabetic. This meant going on insulin injections, which I thought would make me feel better. However, I was prescribed double the dosage that I needed, and I spent a lot of time feeling terrible with very low blood sugars, unable to concentrate and unable to study. On the other hand, this illness, which is about control, brought strict discipline in my life, and that discipline has served me well. At our core, our family feels a deep responsibility to be involved with the community. I sit on many boards and contribute to countless nonprofits. But Summer Search stands out as my absolute favorite. Most chairmen become less involved when they serve out their term, but I can't imagine life without Summer Search. Its mission is too important, its kids too terrific, and its results too impressive. I'm pleased to pass the baton to Lee B. Patterson. He's right here. But like we say, once a Summer Search student, always a Summer Search student. So it looks like I'm in for a long commitment. Of all my philanthropic activities, Summer Search has filled a void and has a special place in my heart. It's made me aware of how much I love working with us adolescents, especially those with significant challenges. Perhaps my own pain during those vulnerable teenage years has created a special understanding and empathy. Today, I'm deeply honored, but why should you be honoring and rewarding me when I've already been so richly rewarded for the past 14 years? Rewarded in every encounter with our board of directors, students, and our incredibly hardworking staff. Perhaps it's because it gives me this moment to honor and to thank you. So many of you here today have listened to my stories, felt my passion, and joined me in this effort. I'm touched by your friendship, and you're showing up today to celebrate what we've done together and what is yet to happen. I would also like to thank my wonderful wife, Michelle, who's been behind me every step of the way with Summer Search for all these 14 years. Thank you, Schnoogie. I love you. But for the past 14 years, there's been another woman in my life. Another woman has played an integral role in my life. With her vision and her passion, Linda Mornell has motivated me and the members of our board to take Summer Search way beyond what we ever believed possible. Linda, it's your drive to make us perform with excellence. Everything we do at Summer Search should be done with excellence. It is your heart, which is filled with love, that makes Summer Search what it is today. It's your honesty and openness that takes us so far. Thank you, Linda. We love you. I conclude with another quote from Elie Wiesel. Listen carefully. Once you bring life into the world, you must protect it. We must protect it by changing the world. Thank you for joining with me to do exactly this.